Hey, what is up you guys? Tim here. With it being Prime Day on Amazon, there's no better time to talk about some of my favorite tech items that can spice up your desk setup, enhance your Apple ecosystem, and elevate your gaming experience. Since there are so many deals live right now, let's just get straight into it with gaming peripherals. First, we have the Aula F75 keyboard in the black gradient color. I'll be straight with you, I love this keyboard. Just listen. It's stock, no mods, just straight out of the box, possibly one of the best sounding keyboards I've ever used in this price range. I went with the linear Reaper switches, and my goodness, they feel and sound so nice to type on. It features double shot PBT keycaps and 5 layers of foam for a very thoughtful experience. The keyboard can be connected in 3 ways: USB-C wired, 2.4 wireless, and Bluetooth. There is a rotary knob on the top right of the keyboard that can be used in 2 modes, either RGB control or, when pressed for a few seconds, switch to control the volume. 2 things to note about this keyboard. 1, the options that have side printed keycaps like mine come with south-facing LEDs. Meanwhile, the others, which include keycaps printed on the top side, have north-facing LEDs. To keep it simple, there are more keycap options in the market for south-facing LEDs than north. 2, while the case itself is sturdy, the keyboard does flex in certain areas. That's to be expected in this price range, just something to keep in mind when you're making your purchasing decision. While it may not give you the most premium experience, for its price of $70, it's hard to find one as good as this straight out of the box. Up next is the Razer DeathAdder V2X Hyperspeed Gaming Mouse. Boy, that was a mouthful. This budget-friendly gaming mouse has an ergo shape that makes it comfortable for people like me who palm grips their mouse. It feels great in hand with its lightweight body and snappy response. Playing first-person shooters is probably where this mouse shines best. It's quick enough to flick, and both of the main left and right buttons have a great tactile click. Bars. The mouse has 2 small programmable buttons on the top left side button. I don't find it too useful, but it can probably be something that can be helpful for you. There are also 2 additional side buttons next to your thumb, allowing you to fully customize your experience while working or gaming. However, I will say, this mouse isn't really for everyone just because of its right-handed design and slightly bigger shape. For those of you who have a claw or a fingertip grip, I suggest you check out Logitech's G305 Lightspeed. It's always on sale and is a great alternative. For wireless gaming headphones, we have the Corsair HS80. The headset is super comfy with these memory foam pads. I'm no audiophile, but they sound great for its price, but the real star is the mic on these headphones. Most gaming headsets have terrible mic quality, but listen to this. We are now switched to the mic on the Corsair HS80. Sounds pretty good, right? For a mic on a gaming headset, I'm impressed. The only thing to note is the battery life isn't amazing, but if you turn off the RGB, you can roughly get about 12 hours, which is enough for me since I charge my headphones overnight anyway. To round up the gaming peripherals, I found deals for my 2 favorite monitors. As you can see, I have a dual monitor setup, and I can't imagine going back to 1 monitor. One for gaming and one for productivity. The gaming monitor is the LG 1440p with 144Hz and G-Sync. Even in 2024, this monitor is still a great option for those of you who want a higher refresh rate without sacrificing the quality of your visuals. A higher refresh rate will display your image faster, which means smoother motion. The other monitor is an LG 4K monitor with 60Hz. Nothing fancy, but it features power delivery up to 60 watts so that you can charge your MacBook while displaying your image. While it may not be the Apple Studio display, this gives you great colors and a decent viewing experience. This is the Quntis monitor lamp. This has been a great addition to my setup by lighting my work area without taking up any desk space. It's connected via USB-C and has 4 levels of brightness and 4 different temperature settings. I've had this for about 5 years now, and it's still working without any issues. At $40, low-key, this is an underrated desk accessory. This is the Ember Mug 2, a smart mug that can help keep your hot coffee, tea, or matcha at your desired temperature. I can down cold drinks instantly, but for warm drinks, I like to take my time. This is a 10-ounce version and I love the look of this stainless steel color. The mug itself has some weight to it and has a nice handle for me to easily clasp and hold in hand. Oops. It is battery operated and is rated to have about an hour's worth of heating. However, with the included charging coaster, you have the option to keep it heated all day, which is going to be amazing for the upcoming cold weather. It's easy to use and operate, definitely one of my favorite additions to my desk setup. You can always find deals on the previous generations of Apple products, and while I'm not going to talk about the actual devices, I'll be sure to link them down in the description if I find any deals. But instead, let's talk about some of the accessories that can help elevate your Apple ecosystem without breaking the bank. First, for those of us who just picked up the new iPhone 16 or 16 Pros lineup, this is probably one of the best budget clear case you can find on Amazon. Come on, it's literally less than 15 bucks. This is the clear case from ESR. I usually opt for a clear case just to show off the new color of my iPhone until I get bored of it and I switch to a color case. I have the 16 Pro Max and I am loving how clean and sleek the natural titanium looks in this case. It's lightweight and has a snug fit. While it only has a cutout for the camera control, it still works just fine. For the iPad Pro, I have this 2-in-1 combo touch keyboard case from Logitech. It serves both as a case and a keyboard for your iPad. Don't expect MacBook-like keyboard and trackpad experience, but it works well. For those of you who want to have laptop functionality for your iPad, this is the case for you. I love the ability to have gestures on the trackpad and change functions like brightness and volume levels from the keyboard. For your MacBook, this is Anker's 8-in-1 USB Type-C hub. This little guy has 100 watts power delivery, an HDMI port, one Type-C input, 2 USB-A, and even an SD card reader, giving you the flexibility to connect multiple peripherals and upgrading your MacBook experience. For the Apple Watch Series 10, I have this sleek black stainless steel band from Quntis. I honestly wasn't sure of its quality since it's so cheap, but I'm very much impressed. The double locking clasp makes it easy to slip the bands in, and I love how it looks in hand. It pairs well with a jet black finish, giving it a classier touch at an affordable price. I featured this AirPods case in my previous EDC tech video. This is Native Union's Roam case for the AirPods Pro. It's a smooth and lightweight case that protects from drops and dust. It includes a carabiner to clip to your backpack or whatever you want to hook this up to, and you honestly can't go wrong with a good silicone case. These little silicone desk products by Alago doubles up as both a functional stand and aesthetic decor. First, the W3 Apple Watch stand. It can help freshen up your old watch charger with a retro vibe. It works in nightstand mode for bedside charging and is quick to set up and use. This silicone home stand can give your Apple Pencil an aesthetic base on your desk. I love how simple and intuitive this design is and how it functions both as a stand and decor. It works with both first and second generation Apple Pencils. I find myself misplacing my pencil all the time, but with this, I could finally have a home for it. And lastly, you can never have too much data storage. As a videographer and gamer, I am always in need of more storage than less. Solid state drives are my preferred choice for speedy read and write speeds, especially when transferring files or editing projects. I can attest to both the reliability and performance of SanDisk's Extreme and Samsung T9 SSDs. This one boasts up to 1050 megabytes per second. This SSD is a nice option for quick transfers for a great price. But if you want even more space and speed, Samsung's T9 SSD could read and write up to 2000 megabytes per second. It's my current go-to SSD and can handle just about anything I throw at it. These are some of my favorite tech items from Amazon, a good mix of peripherals, Apple accessories, and desk upgrades at an affordable price. If you're interested in any of these products, I'll be sure to link them below in the description. Leave a comment of your thoughts on the video. A like is always appreciated. And if you like this kind of video, be sure to subscribe. Happy shopping, and I'll see you all in the next Kairos moment.